Good evening, everybody. It's the Independent Broadcast Network 2, The Deuce, because we somehow haven't gotten IBN1 back yet. Because I don't know, it's been a busy summer, fam. But this is Winners with the One, and we are here live. You are looking at the action going on in the Royale Cheese Arena coming from downtown Chicago, Illinois, on one of the fastest internet backbones in the world. And we are bringing you Friday Night Hockey once again because it is Friday night and it is hockey, and there's a shot going into the corner already. And so we've got a lot of your favorites and some new ones as well, and some people who are probably other people who are taking advantage of the fact that we don't have the global account system set up just yet for hockey question mark, but Kirksey said that was coming soon. I'm here with Dr. Killinger. Man, how are you this evening?
Oh man, Friday night and we're playing hockey. That's pretty much it. I mean, between that and editing up some videos, which are going to be on YouTube soon, and yeah, it's been a blast.
Yes, indeed. Truly a thing of beauty, man. And here's a shot of beauty, perhaps. And is that going in? No, it's going to be saved. A slow roller, a little bit of danger there. And he's going to clear that out. And we're going back to the blue line with it. So now back in the other direction, Red with the 2-on-1 break. Goalie looking for it. He's going to lift one up and into the right crossbar. And knocked off. There's a nice one-timer attempt. Goes across and into center ice again. Blue with a chance to counter it. Here's one. Oh, up into the rafters. Hello. Goodbye. That may not. There it is. With 9 seconds left, possible chance down low for Red. They're going to have 2 seconds left to get a shot off and not able to do so. A little bit of bodying up to end things up with a 1-0 first period there on our first game. We're looking in on Friday Night Hockey tonight. And yeah, man, it's always good to be here. And I'm happy to be here tonight. And we are just open skating tonight. If you're watching and you want to get involved in the game, it is called Hockey question mark. You know, some people
Indeed.
prefer, the purists just call it hockey. You know, but I don't. You know, I want to get the flavor of it without sounding, indecisive about it, because I'm very decisive about it. This is the e-sport of the future, the greatest first-person hockey simulator ever made in the world ever. I
That's
think it's very safe to say that. And Cryptic Sea makes it. You can get it at hockeyquestionmark.com. It is free to play, and we play it every week. And a lot of these guys play it every night. And LHL will be starting up soon, too. That's 3 nights a week. I think we're going to be doing one of those nights. So we're talking to them. So lots of hockey going on. Lots of hockey going on in North America. Lots of going on here in the second period. So far, no score a minute in, as a lot of action going on back and forth between the lines here at center ice. And now here's one that's it's taking a while for me to get this, but now it's going around the boards and knuckling in. I'm not sure what's happening. If that guy next door is fucking downloading porn over here, I need to change the password. Anyway, it's deflected out. And it looks like, who is that? Mr. Universe in the net. And it's a familiar figure here on Friday Night Hockey. He's been here a few weeks doing his thing. And in the net once again, getting the saves done. 3:34 left. Again, still no score so far. In this second, the blue team has got one on the board already. And they are in their zone with it, trying to get it out. 3 red players are pursuing here. And they are at least going to pluck it away and get to center ice, where it will be handled, and they will start setting up for something here now. And there's a nice steal, and going in deep with it. It's going to be taken away, though, and he's just going to dump it towards the net, where the red goalie, John, is going to come out, and a big play there by John to just get it out of the way, but still in the zone here. They're going to have to try to get it out, and there is blue with it, but it is taken off the blade now, going in the other direction. 3 players on him, going to take it off the blade in turn. A double whammy now, going in the opposite direction, trying to push it towards the red goal. At the point, looking for a shot here. A couple of guys coming in, setting up, flinging it towards and around the net. It's going to go back the other way. And press the space bar and follow the puck again, yes. I love the spec tools, man.
there we go, Tim Barrett.
Tim Barrett shoots and put another one on the board for the blue team. And we've seen Tim Barrett score a goal or two throughout Friday Night Hockey, have we not?
Yeah, I think he's gonna make it in a YouTube video or two. Put it that way.
And oh, what a save here! A little bit of a deflection. Actually, got a lot of a deflection. It goes all the way back to the blue zone where we picked up behind the net and played out. Perhaps no. 3 red players pursuing, trying to hold this in. Looks like they're going to, at least for the moment. A little battle along the boards. Now coming into the front, and now it's going to be a possible break for blue team. A player getting away here. A couple of sticks on him. He's getting loose. He's going to get in with a shot, and it's going to go up and over. Not quite, but oh, what a great effort to get past just the pure speed of the physics of hockey question mark on display there. He manages to get past a couple of defensive players, but they harassed him enough to distract him. Sometimes that's all you got to do. Still holding on at 2-0. We're nearing the 1-minute mark of the second period, and already some spirited play from both teams now. And Tim Barrett will handle it for blue right there at center ice. Oh, look at that. Just gets around a couple of players there, and a nice pass down to send it in. And Allahu Akbar is going to be ahead of him. Praise be unto him. He's going to hold it on here and send it behind the boards. And we'll see who gets to it first. It looks like the red goalie is going to send it around. 47 seconds left to play on my clock, and then suddenly 42. As it goes back another direction, Tim Barrett with a score out of nowhere from way downtown. Tim Barrett with a second goal, and wow, there it is. With a 3-0 lead, blue is looking pretty good here in this first game of Friday Hockey, and Tim Barrett just flinging one from distance, and it found its mark. So 20 seconds left, and we'll see if it holds to that going into the third. Going back into the red zone now, blue may have another chance to put one on the board here as they set one up, flipping it into the hard enough to get it into the front of the net, trying to there, and it's going to be knocked away. 8 seconds left here. And possible chance for red. They're going to have to do something quick and bodied along the boards. That's going to do it for the second period. But, wow, pretty interesting. and some of the physics coming into play and some physical play coming into the game as well. Word.
Indeed, blue's not screwing around here.
And here's your in-between period highlights. We're going to take a look back at the season 1 of HQML, and here it is. It was really cool, and we had a great time. And now back to your third period. We're starting it off here with blue in their zone, and they're going to hang on to. Oh, the Shithawks won too. They're the champions right now. Yes, and they will be looking to defend their title, presumably here in Season 2 coming up. Next week, here's a shot from distance. It's going to go wide to the left, and they're still hanging on to it. Blue showing some cohesion now as they are managing to hold it in the zone, at least for a little bit now. Red coming on the counter. 2-on-1 odd man break coming in. Loose if the shot scores. Claude Giroux with a big one there as they just got a nice breakaway and took advantage of blue setting up deep in that zone and came the other direction for it. And so now we've got the first points on the board for the red team, and possibly not the last if they keep it up like that. It is 1-2-3 with 4 minutes left in the third. Still lots of time for anything to happen here, and on Friday Night Hockey, it normally does. And now here on the other end is blue coming at it, and the goalie's going to come out to challenge. Big save.
Man, yeah.
Very proactive goalie as on the other side, Mr. Universe is going to do the same, and he's going to flip one towards that back. Oh, what a save! On the trailing play. Oh, how did he see that?
Oh, man.
The backhand to knock away a sure goal. The OMGs come out, and the OMGs are coming out here now. The other direction is blue coming in. They're going to get away with it. 2-on-1. He flips it up and over. It's not going to go in. 3:23 left. They are putting a lot of pressure out across the crease. Nobody there. And from either team, nobody there. So now back up at the face-off circle. Still held in by blue, but wow. And a heads-up play stops a sure goal from going in there, Killinger. Wow.
Yeah, it's keeping your head on a swivel there. Yeah.
This is some high-quality fucking hockey. I'm so proud of North America, man. Every Friday, man, just to see all this shit going. I mean, when we think of the early days, you know, way back, and here's
Yeah.
one from way back, and it almost has a chance. Oh, but it's going to go wide and up and around, as this one is going to twirl end over end and be handled up at the point, and it's going to squirt loose in the opposite direction, and everybody's going to play Pee Wee Chase at it right now, probably with 2:27 left. It is still 3-1 in favor of the blue team, and so they're going to just try to keep things away from these attacking red players, and they're just holding them up, just standing at the blue line, holding them up there, and that's all they need to do to keep that run from happening. But now they're going to dump it back in and chase it down, so it'll be up on Mr. Universe there to send it back around, and Allahu Akbar will come around and send it up and over. And he's got somebody there, but he's also got a couple of red players, so they're going to slow up and kind of battle for this and find their way. And it does find the blue team now, and they are rotating towards the far side now with a three-man break. Coming in with a shot. Oh, it's just an angle, misses from the right side, so close, right off the side of the bar, it looked like, and it's going to go right across the front of the point. Now going in the other direction, possible breakaway attempt. That's John. He's got it in front of a couple of players. Now he's got to beat the goalie, as he does with a big shot, and that's going to put one on the board for the red team as John makes it 3-2, and they are only down by one as we near the 1 minute mark of the third period, and once again we've got a barn burner in one of our shinnies here on Friday Night Hockey, man.
Yep, they got ourselves a game, man. Blues got to make sure they put this one away.
Yep, and it's going to be probably through offense, and there it is, Murchie with a goal. It's Marchie. Yes, not Murchie. Why does it look like Murchie? I'm on this weird monitor here. Marchie. Marchie marches in with a goal, and you can buy the merch now if he keeps scoring like that, because that put them up by two, and it is now that's not an insurmountable lead, Killinger, but it's pretty darn close with 40 seconds left to play. And there's a wraparound attempt that almost finds its way in, and it's going to get loose from him there, but it gives him enough time to just kind of play it around here and keep away from the red team. 20 seconds left we're heading towards, and they are running out of time, and we have seen some. There's another shot. It's going to go wide left. And so close, that backhander, and now it's going to be flipped out of the zone, but not all the way, still held in. Another turnaround attempt here, and now 10 seconds left, maybe a face saver for Red coming in at the last minute. It is going to outpace them a little bit, and it's going to be knocked away there, and that's going to do it for this first game, but certainly not the last of tonight's Friday Night Hockey. We're just skating for fun tonight. No organized teams. It's just whoever gets in and joins, and the GGs are coming out, and we will see many more GGs, or at least a couple more, coming up next. So thanks for joining us here on IBN2 The Deuce, or on YouTube, the millions that are watching on YouTube later on in high quality, whatever super high quality that doing there, Killinger.
As high quality as I can simultaneously record and stream and watch the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to figure out how to use that Lightworks. It said that they made a Batman with it, and something that you can make a Batman with, and then I need to. That's a useful skill.
I think it's definitely a step up from Windows Movie Maker. Yeah.
Movie Maker, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a step up from Movie Maker.
Well, we want to give our people nothing but the best here at the Independent Broadcast Networks. That's what we're all about. And here's a face-off that is up and down, and it was way up, and now it's at ice level once again and heading towards the blue net, where, nope, it's going to be a little bit of a battle along the boards for this, as everybody's going to start getting a stick in on it, and now trying to get loose with it is the blue team, and there's looked like a shot. I couldn't tell. Oh man,
this is getting
weirder. Okay, it was a shot. I believe you when you say it was a shot.
Didn't go in, but it was a shot. It was very close to that.
And here's from long distance, a big save, comes out big for that one and sends it in the opposite direction. Still no score early on here. The red team is going to try to handle it in their zone and get it out of here. Are they going to be able to do so? It looks like they will. Just a nice little dump that goes over the heads of a couple of players now, but sent back around. And again, these goalies are playing very strong. Just everybody's just coming out big and playing, and then somebody kind of rotates in a lot of the times. So that's kind of what's happening with the red team here. Now a shot is going to go wide and back up around the point. Will Blue get to this first? If they can counter it. But no, it's going to go back to the blue net where the goalie, oh, nice. He just sort of stood there and knocked it down as it came in. There is no penalty called in Friday Night Hockey as this goes way back in the other direction where it will be handled by a Big V there, another familiar face here on FNH, and he's going to meet some resistance at the far face-off circle now as it's going to head out to the point. And going back the other way, Red will possibly have a chance here. 3-on-1 break, looking for it. Here he shoots, and it's up, and a big save, the rebound, and it's going to go out behind the net. And again, some big saves there, a couple of shots that weren't able to go in, and now the puck is doing odd things, not just on my screen, but I presume on everyone's as it goes back around the net now. Where Red is going to be setting up. They've got a chance for a one-timer here, setting up in the slot. One in the crease, one at the point, and two in the pink, one in the stink, and nothing doing, though, as Blue is going to go in the opposite direction with a nice stick work there, but it is going to get away from him. He's going to go back in the corner with this now, setting up in front again, and there's one from the slot, bang, upstairs. It's a little too high, and it's going to be picked up by the red team going in the opposite direction now. And circling around will be the defense for Blue, looking to meet them at center ice, and they do. So now in contention the puck. With 2 minutes left to play, this one a little bit more tight, as we usually end up saying at this point during Friday Night Hockey, as things get warmed up. We don't see quite as many crazy goal-scoring things, but we see some great goals scored against some very solid defense. So now here is that happening again as the puck goes behind the blue net. Red looking to pick it up again, setting up a nice little offensive two-man setup there, but not able to pull the trigger. Now going the other direction. Blue is going to push it in. There's a shot and a save. He's going to keep it and try to get it out there, and he's just going to push this away. And that's turns out to be the good move, as now he's got a triangle, and they've got a three-man break. They're going to get around the defender. Shoots. He scores! Big V doing it all there, saving it, taking it downtown, getting it in the net. Oh, my. And
yeah.
So there's a big save.
Wow.
While we're talking about the goalie scores, he almost had to come up big there. That was coming fast and low. So some big saves, some big shots, Big V, making it 1-0 for the red team with a minute left in the first period. Yeah, like I said, man, when they happen in interesting ways. Blue is going to look to counter, going in the opposite direction. Nobody in the net. A chance goes wide right. They're going to try to pick this up and carry it around, but Red is going to clear it back into their zone. And we go to about the 45-second mark here as Red almost picked that up. Errant pass as he's going to have to circle around to pick this back up. Just slings one in, got somebody waiting there. Actually, I think he might be AFK. That's why he's waiting. That was not a planned move at all, so that might be something that's going to slow him down a little bit now. As 20 seconds left, the power play is happening inadvertently, as now they are at center ice with it, and Blue is just going to manage to, nope, here it is, a chance, and a nice defensive play, sweeping it away. 6 seconds left. They're going to hold on, and now here's a shot going at the net, up and, oh, so close. It's going to go just a little over the net. But a nice little golf chip.
He put just a little less pepper on it. It was sailed right in.
Yeah, this might. I know some of these guys have been playing a lot of golf ? They may have been transferring the physics skills over there to this. Who knows?
But what a way to tie the game in the first period that would have been.
Indeed, and that was just the first period, and now we're going into the second. If my math is correct.
I believe you are.
Yeah, they said never get anywhere with the Texas education. But anyway, it's 4.5 minutes expired or not expired. Actually, many more minutes than that have expired. But this game is far from over. Here's a shot, and the goal leaves go. Gets one in, just powers it straight through. And that's a heavy-duty goal there to make it 2-0. And here's an almost sauce that disappears into some sort of oblivion. Hello, one anytime. We're walking. Okay, here we go. And back on the ice now and around. But who's going to get this first? It looks like the red team will do so and get it to center ice and beyond. It's going to get a little bit away from them now and give blue a chance to go back the other way. They've got a little bit of momentum here, but it is going to go to Big V, and he's going to flip it over the head of the blue players here, and they are going to get this back in the other direction. They've got a couple of guys there, and they've got a setup here now, putting up in front for the one-timer, perhaps. And is he going to try to take this himself? They're going to sweep it and get this away in time before either of those things can take place. And now it is going to go in the opposite direction, but held up at the center ice boards as there's a little bit of a struggle between the teams here. Now where red will finally settle it down. No, it's going the other way. Claude Giroux with a score. Catches them looking there and puts them on the board. 2-1. Very nice. And I don't know if
he was just AFK.
Claude Giroux, like it's like the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the AFK Claude Giroux to.
Oh man, that was entertaining as hell. So 3 minutes left in the second, and now we are down to again a 1-point deficit, and they will start trying to get something going again here. This blue team with a little bit of you got to know that the bench is excited now. People are tapping the sticks, on the side of the boards and stuff, and a fight will break out soon. We're putting on the foil, coach. Love that movie. And now you can watch it like any time on Netflix.
Oh man.
You can also watch the sequels, but don't do that.
Yeah, it's probably not advisable.
Yeah. How about that Breaking Bad, huh?
I'm all caught up. We're gonna see. There's only one more episode.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so far so good.
Historical reference for the people that are watching this in the future. Now here's a breakaway attempt. Blue with a 2-on-1, and they're going to get it in. Claude Giroux with a second goal, and another just straight power right on the end goal there. Tim Barrett on the assist, and they're going to tie it up at 2. He is getting it done for the blue team right now, and they are looking to do it again. One very similar looking situation here. They're going to hold on to it and try to set something up, but it will be cleared away, at least to center ice. And they will restart things now. Tim Barrett is going to kick it away from the red team now and give his team a chance to catch it here on this near side. And it will go into the red zone, and they will probably be able to get it out, though, before these guys can get around and set their offense up. And now here comes somebody plopping in out of nowhere. Somebody must have just dropped and came back in as I don't know, man. I'm getting weird laggy things, but it's me. It's not the super duper Royale with cheese. Here's a super duper backhand that is going to be knocked away, or just at least a little bit of defensive pressure is going to keep that one loose. And still a minute left to play in the second period, and it is 2-2, and already some big goals being scored, and somebody's looking for one here now as red will start to set one up here at the face-off circle, a little behind, and blue will pick it up though, and nope, it's going to go the other way and get away from the stick of the red player there. So the goalie's coming out as well. So now it's, I don't know, if we were betting now, if we were salty bet now, how many goals will be scored in the last period? I would say, there's a shot right here. It's right on, and a big save, and he's going to swat that away after a nice one there. Almost caught him out there. And nice effort by the blue team to make things very interesting in the second period as we go into the third, and I predict at least a couple. At least a couple.
Oh yeah, I think we'll put 100 quatlus on blue.
At least,
I think
yeah.
they got it in them.
Well, I don't know. Red team pretty strong. Big V might do another one of those where he just says, you know what, I'm going to make the save, and then I'm going to skate down, and I'm going to shoot it, I'm going to score it. And I do everything. Like in Russia.
You think you score goal? Fuck you, I score goal.
I score goal, yes. And so who will score goal in this third period? It's all in question now, and that's why we play these games, and that's why we cast them, and that's why we're here. And now here's the shot, and going to go a little bit wide to the right now, and back at the point now, another attempt, and this is going to fly up in the air, and back dangerously in front, another attempt. It's going to be blocked, still held in. Now another chance. Blue's going to go the other way with it. Being met at center ice, are they going to be able to get this loose from? They do, at least get it off the stick. And now going the other way, it will be played out by Toulouse. Get that and go ahead and send it back down. We'll see what Red does with it here. Are they just going to dump it in? Or are they going to set something up? 3:55, which means less than 4 minutes left to play. Very tense second game of Friday Night Hockey here, as Blue looking to do something with it here, and it's going to ricochet around a little bit. We'll wait and see who ends up coming up with this one. These little scrums here take some time, and it looks like Blue will do so. Nobody in the net. Good chance for him here, and it's going to get away from wow. Now going the other direction, breakaway. He shoots, he scores! PK Paching with a banger, making it 3-2 with 3:22 in the third. There's a lot of threes and twos, but the 3 is in favor of the Red, and the 2's in favor of the Blue, courtesy of PK Paching. That's a big one there.
There we go
and
again.
Now Blue counter going the other way, and they are going to have to get it away from their own net here to do so. Lots of pressure from the Red team now. They've got some mojo going, as Austin Powers might say, or probably wouldn't actually, and I probably shouldn't. So anyway, 3 minutes left, and we are having a good time here on Friday Night Hockey. Remember, this is a free-to-play game. Can you believe it? The physics, the spectator tools, the mini-map, the soon-to-come, I think, mullets or something, or hats or something. I'm not sure.
Various different kinds of interchangeable facial hair. And, yeah. The hockey man economy.
Oh, my God. Yes. Yes, the hockey OS. The cryptic OS. I wouldn't put it past him, man. It's a mad genius thing. But yeah, we were enjoying the game, and you can play it free at HockeySmart.com. These guys are getting free with a shot here, possibly. He scores! Claude Giroux with his third, the hat trick to tie things up at a crucial moment of the game, coming up big with under 2 minutes left to play. We have a tie game once again here on Friday Night Hockey. Here is the puck loose in front of the red zone. It will have to be played out, and will be. And now they will go in the opposite direction with it. Now Red looking to get the game winner possibly here, and they're going to flip it up into the glass where it's going to bounce back down. And a little bit of a battle for it here. It's going to go the other way now, but their goalie is there to play it, and he will be able to get it over the stick of the encroaching Blue guy. Nope, the second player comes in and gets that one. So now still holding it in. The 1 minute is left to play coming up now. So are we looking at overtime here? I do not know.
I only got a minute to find out.
Yes, and that's a short time. There are no timeouts. There are no pauses. And here's a shot.
Big save.
And it's going to be blocked. Yes, huge. I know we've seen so many big saves here in tonight's games. And that one no different now. 45 seconds, still held in. And this one is going to trickle loose and go the other way. And will they have time to set up one more round here before OT? Yes, they have plenty of time. Half a minute left. So either team in position to strike here as the puck goes to center ice. And there's one bouncing into the glass and back around. It will be played out. And are they going to, almost lost it there now. 17 seconds left. He's going to send it way down, and it's in front of the net now. Red almost with a chance. They were waiting for that one. 10 seconds left. It's at center ice. We are going to overtime in our second game of the night here on Friday Night Hockey, Dr. Kellinger, and I am not shocked, or I'm fake shocked in that Casablanca Claude Rains kind of way.
Because we've never seen these guys ever play in overtime. Not once. You're witnessing history.
Best in North America together to fuck around and drink a few beers or whatever intoxicants of their choice responsibly on a Friday night. This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps. So we go into overtime, and it is going to be Blue with the early possession, and they are going to catch up with it here. It looks like at center ice before anybody can get it off their stick, and now they are catching up. And the Red players are there on defense, so they're going to manage to get through a shot. Oh, so close, up and over the crossbar. Missed it by that much, as they used to say on one of those old TV shows. I believe that was Get Smart. Freak trivia out there, both of you. And now 4 minutes left to play. Well, maybe more. It is a golden goal, as they say in the football of the world. The next person or team that scores will win this competition, and this could be a chance here now. Little stick work, gets it around. Claude gets it, and he scores in overtime. A huge goal, a patient goal, just carried him with him all the way in. What a play, a great individual effort. All 4 goals for the Blue team coming from Claude Giroux, including the overtime winner. The GGs come out, and what a performance, not only by the team, but a great individual effort. You got to give the nod to Claude Giroux for that one right there.
I just say I called it. I said 100 Quatloos on Blue.
You certainly did, sir. Well played. And it's a good question, how many games are there? It's just kind of, I don't know.
How many games do we feel like casting? Server stays up 24/7.
Absolutely. Everybody is welcome at Royale with Cheese. It is, again, on the world's fastest backbone of internet, the greatest internet in the world, in Chicago, Illinois. And so the super high speeds are waiting to serve you and your hockey needs here at Royale with Cheese, courtesy of your friends at Team Generator and Sex Dolphin and all our related subsidiaries.
I like the idea of having subsidiaries.
Yes, and our sister crews and brother crews. And sometimes people kind of go off and make their own crews like Bobby Elvis is doing, I think. I haven't seen this week, but I'm assuming that's what he's doing. For those of you watching Sons of Anarchy, yeah, we're doing our pop culture references to keep you abreast of this point in time that we're capturing here on YouTube.
It's one of the services we offer.
Yes, one of many. And next week, remember, league action starts as these teams that you knew and loved from last season return, as well as some new faces from what I am understanding. And maybe not too late. I'm not sure how late signups were going. It's not like super formal or anything. I mean, there's no drafts or anything that, so just come play. It's fun. And even if you're not on a team, we always have an open skate, much like this before each of the league nights. So every Friday night here on IBN2, Dr. Killinger and I and the whole crew are here for Friday Night Hockey. And so definitely be here next week as we start league play, 'cause that's going to be Season 2. Season 1 was like off the chain. So Season 2 will be like off the two chain.
There's a lot of high hopes for season 2, and I think those hopes are placed well. I think there's a lot of potential going on in season 2 HQML.
Absolutely, man. When you look at just the way the level of play improved over the course of season 1, and uh, people are growing, they're learning, it's fun. It's a game that I don't know. One thing we like is games that have a skill curve, and this game is you certainly can't deny that it has a skill curve, but
Oh
it's
no.
a rewarding skill curve when you really get the mechanics down, and it just feels good to play, and that's one of the things that keeps these people playing because, I mean, sometimes it's a very rigorous schedule these cyber athletes play. There's one off the post, and we're still almost 3 minutes into this game and no score here in this third one tonight. Another closely contested match coming, it looks like, as far as what we've seen so far in between what we've been yakking about. But yeah, so much to yak about because there's so much going on, and I'm excited that we made it to a season 2 of HQML.
Yeah, that in and of itself is an accomplishment. And that this community sort of sprung up from almost nothing just a few months ago. So yeah, I mean, hasn't been that long.
Yes, indeed. And if we helped in any way, that's just I always just say that's awesome because that's what we were hoping for. But the community is certainly its own thing, and it's growing all the time. And we invite more people to hang out and do it 'cause it's fun and learn some Russian. It will help.
There's certainly opportunities for that.
Yeah, just like learning French helped me with Shootmania.
Yep, or as we like to call it, the French game from France.
The French game from France. Yeah, the Electronic Sports World Cup is coming up, but I don't know. Nobody called me.
Ah, is that one of those European only tournament?
Well, there's a local crew that does it. There's a North American qualifier,
Ah,
but how soon they forget the casting archon of Shootmania. Here's a shot. Oh, and a save, and it's gonna go out wide to the right now, and where it will be played out. And nope, still held in. Just a stand being made right there at center ice, and it's gonna go the other way though. And here's another big shot and save. These goalies are getting really good at being able to predict these pucks coming in and put a stick on it, man. So I can't wait till we have more body collision. As where it looks like, whoa, there's another one that's going to
oh,
dangerously go across the crease and almost in, and now long distance and not in time. So we are going to have a scoreless first period.
yeah, not surprising. That I said the goalies here have certainly been working hard.
But I'll just say this, since this will probably go on the record or whatever, and I just assume that anything you say in esports is on the record. But we have gotten so much support and love, and from
Oh,
Claude
Claude
Giroux,
Giroux.
big shot and score, long distance, close range. He gets it done, however, and that was a close range one there. Mr. Universe is going to get credit for the assist, and the first points of the game are going to come early in the second period, and that was very nice. So, but yeah, I guarantee you, if you look right now, we have supported this game pretty hard ourselves, and uh, right now there are probably more people playing hockey question mark in North America on their servers than Shootmania.
Possibly, yeah.
So
That's
that's
that's a sad thing. Yeah, I agree. That's a
really,
possibility.
I mean, I tried,
Mr.
fam.
Universe.
Oh, Mr. Universe, he doesn't have to try too hard. He gets in and gets the goal. Another big one there, and it is 2-0 for the red team. And a quick deflection is going to stop another one of those shots. Oh, there's a shot and a save. Wow, coming up big again. A lot of clustering in the middle here, and the puck is going to go the other way. So yeah, exactly. Shumani it was the French game from France. We saved it a time or two, mostly.
Yeah, well, it
I'm thinking of that chicken space ooh la la from Space Channel 5, like, in the translation, it's like, well, we saved them mostly, and she just kind of dances.
hmm I haven't heard it. I haven't thought about that game in ages. Space Channel 5.
Yeah, it even had Space Michael Jackson in it, man.
Yeah.
One of the few games that Michael Jackson was in besides the Michael Jackson games. And he does this, the hee, all the dancing and stuff. Yeah, Space Channel 5. Definitely a classic. I want to pick it up when I see it on the Steam sales and stuff, but then I hear the PC versions are terrible translations. Here's a shot that's going to go wide to the left, like Crazy Taxi. It's like, oh, no, none of those work, man. The bass
Oh.
fishing. No, it doesn't work, man. I'll just get it on an emulator.
That's sad. I hadn't heard anything about any
Hell,
of
I think
those.
disc for Space Channel 5, actually.
Just gotta dig up an old Dreamcast.
Left, right, choo, choo, choo. No, I got the PlayStation 2 version where they did the remix of the
Ah.
version. Here's a shot and a save, and again another one coming up big. Toulers is coming up big in the net all night in this particular round, at least. And now he's going to give his team a chance to go in the other direction. It is a 2-on-1 break. He shoots and scores. BK Paching. Toulers is going to get the well-deserved credit for that one as they take it coast to coast the other way. PK Paching getting it done in the other end. So now 2-1. Here's a shot that's going to squirt loose from a face-off. And again, one of those quick ones off the face-off that almost has a chance, but does not quite make it 2-1 now. And so, okay, one the space. Okay, fixed now. Okay, now go back the other way.
Oh no!
And over again, and another near miss. As a minute 30 left in the second, we have yet another close game. Here's a shot from downtown. Oh, it's going high and wide. So back around, it will be held in. And nope, the blue team, yeah, they've got their players trailing in to come in and try to take advantage of this. And coming in, converging on the puck, it's going to be sent possibly the other way. They're trying to get control of it here. Going to manage to get loose with it. Nice play there. Big save as he comes in. He jumps up as he goes towards the goalie there. I don't know if that's there was a discussion about screening goalies earlier this week. I saw on the R Hockey question mark, which I would suggest everybody check out on Reddit, r/hockey question mark, the official subreddit of Hockey question mark. But did you see that discussion, man?
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I actually clicked on it, but I definitely remember seeing it. So yeah, I mean, you can tell this, both the leagues here are definitely starting to get back into gear, and that's exciting. Just the fact that there's a season 2 of anything is exciting, let alone 2 separate leagues gonna each have a season 2. So hey.
Yes, indeed. There was and now we're heading towards the end of the second. By the way, it is 2-1 in favor of the red team. And yeah, but there was one that I was looking at that was talking about should we ban screening goalies? Just setting somebody up in front of your goalie to distract them.
Ah. That's I mean, it's an interesting discussion because I'm leaning towards, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea, but especially as long as only the end of the stick blocks the puck.
Yeah, but here's a shot and a score. It's him, Barrett. Oh man, he went in there and it went off the stick of Toulers there and in the net. And he tried to he did get a piece of it, but a lot of velocity on that one from close range. Tim Barrett is going to make it 3-1. Yeah, but here's one thing about it: if you're taking a player to screen the goalie, you're basically taking that player out of an active play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you're taking them out of an offensive role. That I mean, there's a certain amount, especially when we have more body collision, and your defensive players are able to do what they would do in the NHL, which is just shove the sumbitch straight out of the way if he comes in. Or when I played goal, I preferred the old Ed Belfour thing where you just kind of take your stick and kind of snap them right in the back of their knee, from behind, a little hingy part on the back of your knee, when the ref isn't looking, and they'll stay the hell out of your net when you do that. But I don't know if I don't know how we would get Cryptic C to Alex to implement that exactly in the game. But that instigated a lot. Oh, there's a shot and a save right there. Toulouse again coming up big. And yeah, I don't know. A lot of Ed Belfour's altercations in the league began with little things like that they'd show later on the replay. Oh, here's what started that little scuffle between those two gentlemen. But anyway, the red and blue teams are scuffling in entertaining fashion here as Friday Night Hockey continues. We are in, I think this is our third game so far, and I haven't even been keeping up with how many teams have been winning in our best of 50 series, and now it's going to go towards the net, and another save is going to knock it out. John in the net is going to get one away to the point, and now a backhand attempt. Fan going back the other way. Now red. Are they going to get to it in time? It's going to be handled by the blue team. PK Paching will take it around the boards here and back around the net. A nice pass across, and it's going to go. Essen has a chance. It's going to go straight at the net. This one's easy enough for John to see from long distance. And he's going to send it back to the far point here again. Now here's a shot. It's going to go back behind the net, and they're going to send it up in front with the rebound. It's going to go wide to the right and bouncing in the other direction now. 2:23 left to play. Blue team with a lot of pressure coming in on the offensive zone, and now the backhand will continue it back into the red zone. John is going to have to come out and play this, and he will try to send it to the far side just to get it away from all the activity, where it will be picked up, and you see this blue team again trying to set up an offensive play. It's going to be taken right off of, just stolen and going in the opposite direction of the shot, and it's going to go off the post, it looked like. It looked off the side of the net, I believe. And back behind now, battle for it behind the boards here, and it's going to go to the far side now, back to the center ice zone. It is 1:42 left to play, and now here's a shot and a save. It's going to be deflected into the corner. Now back in front, dangerous shot. Oh, again deflected, and all sorts of activity in the front. Very dangerous. Nothing doing either way. Now still 3-1 red with it, taking it around. Shot attempt, going to get loose with it. Here he shoots. He scores! Tim Barrett with his second of the game. John's going to get the assist. They're going to go up by 3. It is 4-1 in favor of the red team as we go near the 1 minute mark of this third period. Here's another chance. It's going to go a little bit wide to the left, but again, keeping the pressure on directly from the face-off. This red team is going to try to hold it in the zone now. Blue is clearing out of the, now they're going to send somebody back in the net there. I thought they were going to go for the old pull the goalie, but, it's not as rigid a thing, and that's what she said, and as opposed to the NHL. But under a minute left to play, it is looking like this red team is in firm command of what happens from here on out, as they are, nope, it's still held in here, and now blue will try to get it in and at least get another goal in before the game time runs out on them here. 30 seconds left to play. Held in at the blue line now. A little bit of, he didn't get everything on it, but he got enough to hold it in, and now sent around him back towards Toulouse, who's going to just play this himself. And he's got it at the blue line, and they are spending the time here to try to get something set up. But that's going to do it. About 10 seconds left to play here. But it's in Stune.
Yeah, that's. I don't think you're gonna come back from that one, Blue. Nope.
And the GGs come out, and we will see another attempt at the $1 million.
So, but how's your week been?
Great, man, great. I'm in sunny East Dallas.
Oh, there you go. I know nothing about East Dallas, other than you're there now, evidently. and it's supposedly sunny.
Well, it's pretty hood, but it's a good kind of hood, so I like that.
There you go.
And we're working on the FiOS still. I am told when I look it up that it is available in my area, but when I try to order it online, it says you can't order it online. You got to call a motherfucker. So I'm going to call a motherfucker and try to get that FiOS, because that's 25 meg upload.
There you go. You'll be able to. That's exact same speed I got here.
Oh,
you
snap. And
you
everybody can see, oh my God, the gorgeous views you're getting here live from the Royale Cheese Arena, courtesy of Dr. Killinger. But you probably have a more robust computer system set up to run this stuff than I do as well.
Yes. Yes, actually, yes. I can tell you for a fact I do. To do local recording and stream and run the game at the same time.
Yeah. Well, when we get our SEO stuff dialogued out and we start getting lots of VC from interested parties, we'll be able to afford so much here at the Independent Broadcast Network. Did that sound convincing?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. And somebody asked me if the replays are on. They're on now.
Capital instead of EC. See when they was having some sort of Vietnam flashback or something. Come on, Walter. Why does everything have to be about Vietnam, man? Oh man, we didn't. Now we have replays on. But who needs replays when you've got?
I had the replays going all last game.
Oh, I see. Oh, great.
I just forgot to restart them.
Save right at the doorstep, and the rebound, he scores! John picking up the garbage there and taking it home as a nice shot there. The first save was a beauty, and it was the rebound that did him in there. It's that's the way hockey goes sometimes, as Ron Washington would say. And now it is 1-0 in favor of the blue team with 3 minutes left to play here in the first period of this one.
Yeah, I've been seriously thinking about...
Shot! Oh, the post! A ringer. I could hear it all the way from the other side of the Royale Cheese Arena here. Just that dink. A lovely sound if you're a goalie.
Concerning the videos that we...
There's nobody in the net over there, and now they're starting to circle back around. Here's another shot off the post. The left post MVP of the first period with a couple of big saves here to kick things off. That should be a couple of goals right there. But again, nothing doing. So, or no dice, as Freaky from IBN would say. And now here's another one that's coming in close. They're going to have to pick it up and carry it around, and they will. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt, but the
game happens.
The goal was doing crazy things. There's a shot and a save. Just like that, man. Mr. Universe on the save. There's a rebound. He's got it again. Another big save. He's had the trigger pulled a couple of times, and he has been up to the task. So keeping it 1-0 here. And, okay, I'm sorry. This is like Iron Shift, focus on. Yes, go ahead, Otto.
Well, all right. Oh, John.
Oh, man. From distance, John is taking it in to make it 2-0. And what he lacks in flashy name, he makes up for in flashy play, I must say. Well, that's a nice goal there, and just a swell one here to make it 2-0 in favor of the blue team. 1:42 left in the first period. And, yes, focus on. Yes.
So I was thinking, I've been seriously considering not only editing some highlights for videos, but also just putting up some, edited or very minimally edited, maybe just title and some credits or something edited, just raw footage of what I'm capturing here. And I think
like
this
NFL
super
films kind of music and on the frozen tundra of Royale with cheese from Chicago, Illinois.
So that way it
there's nice.
So that way people have more options for they can also try and just rip the video off YouTube if they want also.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
And that was a cool shot there that almost went in. So 40 seconds left to play. It's still 2-0. The 2 goals from Blue being the difference makers so far in this later game here on Royale with Cheese on the Friday Night Hockey. And here's another one that's going to get to the net where it will be easily deflected away. Mr. Universe is just going to leave that for his team. It's going to be held in here. And a nice high stick to keep it out of set up play there. The red team is doing some good things on defense here. Nice work using the boards to get it around the player. This is like the stuff you see in a real game now. It's, yay, North America. As now they're going to try to get it into the zone, and time will run out before some great stick work from both teams, as we see people moving the puck where they want it to go and passing it to people who are receiving those passes and doing stuff with the puck.
That last shot there came just a little too late. Can't score during the intermission.
I
And
wish.
this week here, we were talking about this before the cast. Oh, there's a shot that's going to go wide left. The Base God is putting out, and we got the word this week, a 5-disc album with 70 tracks on it.
Brand new tracks.
Brand new tracks, yes. It's to clarify, yes, it's not an anthology, nothing previous released other than the 10-minute epic track that he just released as a taster. So that is big news. So we want to say thank you, Base God. And we did retweet the Base God. There's a shot and a save. And actually, that was a defensive save there. So just a bunch of sticks in front. And that's what you got to do. So, yes, thank you, Base God, for that defensive play. As 4 minutes down to here in the second period, and already 2-0 for the blue team, looking to add to it here. Right on the stick, a little bit too much to handle. It goes right off there and handled on the backhand. They're going to keep it in the zone with just flipping around the boards here. And will they be able to? There's one heading towards the net, and it's going to have to be saved here and taken out. And will they get to this before the trailing blue players? Nope, it's going to be sent up, and a nice little wrister is going to head it back towards the red zone, where they will pick it up and run into each other like the Bad News Bears or some shit. But it gives a chance. That's what's just a distraction, as that's going to give him a chance for the breakaway. Now he's loose. He shoots. He's big save. It's knocked away, but something. Oh, it finally.
There you go.
It just. Oh man. Just enough on it. It dropped in. That's what we'll have to see the replay of. It looked like he made the save, and then after the rebound, now there's another chance he shoots at another big save at point-blank range. Wow, huge. And Mr. Universe, tall in the net now, red in the opposite direction, shooting at an empty net, long distance. He scores. Tim Bant ties it up at 2, and we are in a tie game with 3 minutes left to play in the second. Suddenly, this game looks a lot different than it did a while ago, Dr. Killinger. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it was, things were starting to look a little bit, not desperate, but just, sort of, okay, it's time to, do or die here, sort of 2-0. Let's,
What was that old
let's figure
song,
this
desperate,
out.
Desperate but not serious.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's, put up or shut up happened. They decided to put up, so.
Well, one thing about America, and Canada, we'll come up with some good goaltenders. I mean, if you ever saw that movie, Victory, the Stallone was the American guy, and so they put him in the net. Of course, that was world football. And they were on the pitch, and they were playing the Nazis and all that. But no Nazis here tonight that I know of. And I do not see any anyway. And what I do see is a tie game here in the second period with a couple of minutes left to play. And he's going to be blocked as attempt to just send it in is swept away. And that's going to give him a chance to push it back into the blue zone, where it's going to have to be picked up by a couple of guys who they didn't really have anybody in the net at the moment. They're playing that more loose style here, and it's going to get loose from him here now. He's going to have to pick it back up and carry it around. A little bit of pressure coming in from red gives time for the rest of the team to come in. Oh, but it's a trap. It's a trap. He's going to send it over everybody here and give Blue a chance to set up in the other zone. A minute left to play. They're going to be able to get something done. No, it is knocked away. And back to center ice. And now trailing, shooting wide, high, over. Not quite in. So a minute left to play. And Blue really pouring it on here, circling, getting this one back, holding it in the zone. And they are going to be able to set up again, it looks like, as they come back around for it here. And smart play there to send it around the other direction where they are going to have a chance to counter the red team as they are getting it at least back to the blue zone for the first time in quite some time. And you see again, now they will start to set. PK Paching, it looks like, is in the net now, as they're playing a little bit more up front, kind of a power play style with a little bit more of an offensive push. Yeah, too few goals in soccer, too many goals in basketball.
They're not. They're not called goals
Baseball
in basketball.
I don't even know baseball. You know, it's what can you say?
You know, you don't really. I don't really go to baseball.
Mark, man, can you imagine? It's just like this bat, and you're just trying to hit the spherical object.
It's your mouse, just sort of swinging the mouse around, trying to get the fucking bat at the ball. And then the pitcher's got to try and pitch the ball with the mouse. You know, however the fuck that works. And yeah.
And then you're trying to like stay on the base pass and run around and throw the ball to the first baseman and like actually throw it and like catch it.
Oh God,
I'm totally seeing baseball question mark right now. Oh my God.
Fucking Bad News Bears all over again.
Oh,
Big V.
that is bad news for the blue team as Big V lifts one up, and that is just like a prayer, as Madonna would say, or maybe not. We need to get Madonna on one of our casts. I'm sure Big V is.
If Madonna is willing to get in the team speak, I'm more than willing to put her on the internet.
Me too. Anytime I can give Madonna more attention, I certainly want to do that. Here is the blue team now on the attack. They are setting up. They've got one in the slot, one from behind. I know Madonna knows a little something about that.
That's it. Madonna's never coming on the stream. Any chance you had just died right there.
No, man. I saw her AMA on Reddit. She has a fine sense of humor.
All right, there you go.
You know, she's from Detroit, man. She's down.
Oh, shit. You got to have a good sense of humor then.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we have a hockey game happening underneath us here. As, I don't know, any talk of Madonna is just kind of distracts us from hockey just for a second, and then we're back to it. You know, Detroit, a big, of course, that is hockey town, as they call it. So to tie this in, see, that's the mark of a professional, don't you? That's how we do it, man.
Yeah, you know, just having some fun. Try and keep the conversation rooted somewhat in the game that we're watching. But
totally. Yeah, well, and shout out to Stoya.
I saw the tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone?
Oh, shot to save!
Oh!
Big one there. And the rebound is going to go behind the net now, and they are just trying to pick this up and get it out, digging for it here now behind the net. Both teams are sending representatives towards it. It will be handled and taken out at least to center ice by the red team, and now blue will regroup.
Has anybody ever retweeted? Are any of the famous, beautiful women?
Big save! Oh, snap, son! Mr. Universe! Oh, man. And now he's just going to handle it here along the corner and send it back around. And,
how many retweets have you had from the random, various beautiful women you tend to send these messages to? About Friday Night Hockey.
Bunches, totally, yeah. But, I mean, who doesn't love Stoya? Except Hollow. He couldn't understand. He was just, I don't get it. I'm like, watch the videos, sir.
I'm not going to encourage Hollow to watch porn.
Oh, man. But yes, it's a base God and Stoya kind of night here at Friday Night Hockey. And of course, Cryptic C, who made this game and gave us the spec tools that we're bringing the game to you with here in lovely, is it 1080p or whatever? I don't
It
know.
should very well
Probably
be.
it probably just says hi on Twitch. So hi to everybody who's watching here on the Independent Broadcast Network, the millions around the world and the billions on the YouTube. Here's a shot you're seeing live if you're watching on Twitch or on tape if you're watching it on YouTube or whatever counts for tape these days. Can you imagine what they store all that shit on? Just terabytes of people vlogging about their school day and shit, man. Just hours of people giving their political opinions about shit. You know, here's what I think about Sarah Palin. Just hours of that shit, man. And they're keeping it forever.
Terabytes
Forever.
of that
Shot
crap. Oh,
forever
Big
downtown
V.
Big V. Bang! Just in time with under a minute left to play, pulling ahead by 2. Big V with a big goal. So is that going to be the clincher? Possibly. Here's another one downtown.
Nope,
Big V
nope.
with a hat trick, and that's going to do it. The nail in the coffin, as they say in NBA Jam. He's on fire, etc. And that's probably going to do it for that particular round of Friday Night Hockey. And we will. I'm down for at least one more game, man. How about you?
Yeah, I think we can get one more in here.
Yeah, totally. Without taking up too many of the terabytes of precious YouTube space that other people need to vlog their lives about. Here's a shot possibly and a nice block. And 20 seconds left to play, but still a lot of action going on in front of the net here. And Red just trying to get it out of the zone and a lot of pressure coming in from Blue. They're going to try to at least come away from this with another goal before it's all said and done. They're going to have to do it quick. Here's another shot. And it's just wide to the left. That's going to do it. It's going to show up as a 5-2 in the newspapers tomorrow when it's all said and done. And we will go to our next, if not last, I don't know, game of the night.
I think we'll see where we are at the end of this one, but we'll do one more and see where it's at. Probably, I'm thinking it'd probably be the last broadcasted hockey match of the night, but we'll see where we're at.
Right on. Because we're really excited. We were just, I wanted to get some in this week and have a good time because we wanted to let everybody know that next week, HQML Season 2 begins. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
Yep.
cue our trailer that we made in Lightworks after we spent a year like monks, who have ZZ Top beards. We come out and we've made this whole
Finally
cool video
understand Lightworks. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's our 2-minute trailer we made, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and a Batman.
Yeah.
I got to make a Batman because it said I could, and it planted a seed, and it's like, yeah, I can make a Batman. It's simple. We make the Batman.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's a useful skill to learn how to video edit, especially if we're doing shit like this. I mean, anything that we don't have to rely on whoever or whatever.
I'll freely admit the YouTube video I posted today, which was just some highlights. It's about 9 minutes or so of highlights from previous Friday Night Hockey, and
Awesome.
it's I edited it up, threw it up on YouTube, and I'm not gonna say it's a masterpiece. I'll put it that way. It's not a editing masterpiece, but it shows the people what they want to see.
And Giraffe Killer is talking about a NFL Quarterback Club 98. And I remember this game, yeah, for the Sega Genesis. And I think I had the Sega CD version that had the extra animations and sound and stuff. I can't really remember. And then there was the Joe Montana football. But yeah, that Quarterback Club was a good one. Or then there was that one super high impact football where you occasionally the teams would fight and you just press the button as fast as you could, and if your meter got high enough, you won the fight.
Of course.
Like when you hit people with shoulder pads and body parts would fly off and stuff. Now Mutant League football, that was the shit.
Yeah,
Now, if somebody can make a Mutant League mod for Hockey question mark, oh man, I'd be like,
ooh.
damn, where'd you find this? And there's one almost. It goes off the right post. The rebound. Tim Barrett cleaning up with a 1-0 as he saw that one, and a nice shot off the post. Put right in front. Nobody in the net. Tim Barrett right there to take advantage of that 1-0 in a nice goal. And they don't have to be anything too fancy. You just have to get in there, and Tim Barrett is one who does that. Here's one that goes up and over dangerously in front of the net, but handled by the blue team before anybody can get to it. And some nice board work to get around. Now flips it with the wrister towards the net, and now sent up and into the rafters where it will be carried back around. Is he going to take us all the way around the net? Possibly. No, he's just going to, this could be a deadly one here. The backhand attempt as he got it away from three blue players there. Almost got a goal out of that, and now they are managing to hold it into the blue zone now. Blue looking to clear it out, and there's a hard stick is going to take it out to the red zone as we go to under 2 minutes left to play in this first period. It is 1-0 in favor of the red team. And you're watching Friday Night Hockey, and you're watching a big save. And a rebound, he scores! Marchie marches in with a goal to tie things up at 1. Sorry, I mean, it's hanging there.
No, I'm not as talkative as I may usually be. Been trying to fight off a cold. I got cough going on here.
Oh, you got cough due to cold.
Hopefully not a cold. Hopefully it's a vitamin C.
Yeah.
Yeah, take some vitamin C, keep washing your hands, drink a lot of fluids.
Yes, because the weather, it be changing, luckily. I mean, it's been nice that things are finally starting to cool down a little bit here in the sweltering state of Texas. As we're here watching the ice, and it's cooling things down a little bit, but things are starting to heat up. As we are playing our final game of the evening, here's a shot out, big save again. Oh, Mr. Universe, as he saw that one coming in and just got a good look at it and made the save, and that is going to hold us at 1. We are still tied. 30 seconds left. It could go either way still before time runs out. There's nobody currently in the blue net as they will be hanging on to it here and using that more offensive style and pushing forward in numbers, and they're going to get away with it here and now getting in position for a shot. A big block coming in to stop him, and he's going to take it along the boards. 7 seconds left. I don't think anybody's going to have a chance to get a shot off before time runs out here. And, yep, we'll be going to the second. Tied at 1.
But, no, it's one of these days. You're going to get a bunch of retweets from one of the random people we throw on those tweets. Someday.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah, and it's just showing love. Oh, and there's a big by Big V once again to put his team up by 1. Starting things off in the second period, big from Big V. And they are up again, and now here's another chance. Puck up and knuckling, spinning, flying up and over. Oh, so close once again. And Blue's still holding on to this. Going to send it up, and this one is again falling in some weird spots that they are trying their best to take advantage of. And now in front of the net, knocked away. Will they be able to get it out? Still held in at the point. Blue shooting from downtown. Save. Another one again, Mr. Universe. And we've had to call his name a lot because he is getting it done between the pipes right now as he's fighting off an onslaught from this blue team, up by 1, hoping to add to it. And now they're just trying to corral this and keep it out of their zone. Again, they are playing with 4 men up or 4 individuals up. I don't know if we don't want to get too gender specific in modern gaming, blah, blah, blah. So, there are big debates about that.
Hey, err on the side of caution.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, sir. And he's erring on the side of caution there with just a
Oh,
big shot,
to the
wristing it
left.
up, and those are good because they leave rebounds like that. That he almost followed in with the shot and almost the score, but not quite. 3:28 left to play. This blue team has got it together as far as coming up with inventive ways of doing things offensively, and it helps to have that extra skater to go up front. Yeah, I'm not sure how much the FiOS is, but it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
because I mean, if you can really get the holy grail of American internet, I mean, you kind of gotta. If it means ramen noodles and grape soda, the esports diet, then so be it. We got the green screen. I got like a $5 camera at the uh, weird electronics place the other day, and we
Hmm.
are ready to go live with weirdness from East Dallas.
There you go. That'll be interesting. I will like to see that. Look forward to it.
Because some of it we'll probably have to put on Ustream because Twitch TV, you got to be about gaming. And
Yeah.
even though you know me, I'm all about gaming. I mean, I'm synonymous with gaming in many ways. But nevertheless, there's a
Oh,
shot to
Big
score.
V.
Big V once again, a couple. And that one a beauty. He put it up top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies and makes it 3-1. And again, they are pouring it on here. It is the second period, but Blue pulls away by a couple. And we'll see if Red has anything to do in response now. Here's another chance, and they are in close now. A lot of bodies in front. It's going to be cleared away, and Red is going to get a hold of this finally. And they're just going to dump it back to center ice where there'll be a line change here. Well, there's not really. So he's going to go ahead and handle this. Gets past him, and a nice individual play. Allahu Akbar. Praise be unto him. Gets the goal with the assist by Iskin. And you know about Iskin,
Praise be unto
the
him.
artist formerly known as Name, and we are seeing some high-level hockey here going on from no matter what the name or religious
Uh-oh.
preference. We're cool about gender and religious preference and all that shit.
Well, that pretty much
Fucking
can't be bothered to
right
give a fuck.
first, whatever you want to do. Yeah. I mean, the original Independent Broadcast Network was founded because some of the TSN guys wanted to play their own music and say shit and fuck and things like that on the air, and they were told when they got bought by corporate that they could not do those things anymore.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. So when a similar situation arose a decade later in another organization, they got loose, just like this puck is loose, and in
Tim
Tim
Barrett.
Barrett, bang, from way downtown, slow and low. That is the tempo, and it is tied once again at 3. Oh man. And a hockey game is unfolding of epic proportions underneath us as we talk about all sorts of other bullshit. But always so much bullshit to talk about, Killinger. But yeah, that's how the Independent Broadcast Network kind of got its start from, just people wanting to kind of do their own thing. So, and we are seeing some of our classic casters coming back, and we also have some new people coming aboard. Oh, here's a nice attempt to send it in, and there's a shot off the crossbar that's going to rattle loose, and 2 seconds remain, and they are going to breathe a sigh of relief there as we go in to the third period tied at 3 after some close calls from both sides of the ice. But yeah, so a lot of things are happening with the whole IBN crew, and new games that we'll be
All
taking
right.
on to play, and some of them will even be pretty cool games. So you'll definitely be wanting to check that out, fam. We'll be telling you all about it. You can follow us at IBN Casting on the Twitters. Just type in Twitter. Go to Twitter, type in IBN Casting. It is very simple. And IBN Casting is also our YouTube site. And there's almost shot a big save
Oh
trailing
man.
in. Big V was not in the net, but he was just coming in to make a defensive play, and he knocks that away with authority. and stops a point from going in for the red team. Now it's going to go the other way for blue, and he's banging his stick on the ice in front. They're looking for it, and they're going to hold it down here at center ice, and a wrister towards the net. Save Mr. Universe. Coming in slow, easy to see for him, but easier said than done to make the save. And though they do look easy, he's just making it look easy. So now just trying to get it out of their zone. Again, blue holding it in at the point, looking to do something here. The next point could be the game winner possibly. And now here's one up into the lights and back down. Up there where Jean-Claude fist fought with that one dude in that one hockey movie. And but comes back down because of physics and because, Jean-Claude can only hang in that fucking split thing he does for so long, especially now. Here's a backhand from long distance. The save from short distance as it comes in by Mr. Universe. Sent in the opposite direction now. Blue is going to have to pick this up in their own zone. 3:18 left to play. Red coming in, sweeping, shooting. Shot is going to be deflected wide to the right now. Still held in, waiting in position for it at the slot. Is it going to get to him? Now it's coming behind the net. It's going to be a race to get to it and knock this down, and it will be sent out by the blue team. And back towards the red zone where they will regroup as we go under 3 minutes left to play. A very exciting night of Friday night hockey continues with this final game being no different. We are tied at 3. Under 3 minutes left to play. It's at center ice now, and it's anybody's game as both these teams have been playing very well tonight, and we have seen some stellar goaltending as well as some sniper-like shots at laser precision and et cetera and blah, blah, and all that good stuff from both these teams tonight, Killinger. It has been quite an experience, and I've just enjoyed being here for the ride, and we are far from done. 2 minutes could be
Yeah, not over yet. 2 minutes, and we're tied up. Let's go to overtime.
Yeah, and I think we ended the last Friday Night Hockey with an overtime, but it may not be. Here is the red team with it, taking it at their zone, and they're going to dump it back. It will be corralled by PK Paching, who is going to just try to play this out. It's going to be taken away from him now, though, and he's going to come back for it here as the blue team is going to get this and try to get it loose as red pushes forward, but it will be sent back into the zone a little bit behind the red line now, and they are holding on to it at the face-off circle. 1.5 minutes left to play in regulation. Third period now, red team looking to get it away and in. They are under a little bit of pressure here, battle along the boards for it. At center ice now, it's going to be, he's carrying it back and sending in another direction. Open goal is missed. It goes just a little bit wide to the right, and now sent back. Blue looking to counter again. They've got 3 men running in the opposite direction now and not able to do it as it is a backhander from a trailing red defender that is going to send it back to their zone where they will set up something a little bit more deliberate here with 52 seconds left to play in regulation. Now sent to center ice. The pass picked up around 2 players. Oh, knocked away now, and trailing player picks it up. They're going to set up here at the point. Collision now. Puck is loose. Shot. Scores! Top right corner. PK Paching. 37 seconds left to play in the third. What a shot. Oh, mama. Lock him up. It's no. Bar. Praise be unto him. We have a game on our hands, and just when you think it's over, they pull you right back in, and there are 2 straight goals in a row, and we have a hell of a game here, and we are not done yet. We thought we might be, or I thought we might be. That was a hell of a shot, and the empty netter there by Allahu Akbar is going to tie things up, and we are 12 seconds left to play. This one is in contention now, shot from way downtown, going towards the net. They're going to knock it away, and finally, we're going to go. Nope, maybe. Nope.
Yep. There you go. Overtime.
To rule anything out, man. Hate to rule anything out. So that's going to take us to overtime. And yes, it's never over until the fat lady sings or goes, la, 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 or whatever. So There you have
There
it.
you have it. Yep.
We will go to overtime here on Friday Night Hockey. Oh, man. As there's a shot, or really it's just kind of a sent in puck there that's going to be played out and sent in the other direction. And we'll see it just kind of fly around a little bit before it settles down. Both teams just trying to get a handle on it here to get an early shot in.
Comes
And
Big
it's
V.
going to be blue shot. He scores! Big V from downtown. He puts it up left corner and gets the win. Put it in stone. That's your winner of the night with a hat trick. Big V, after all that, is going to get your winner for the blue team and your final game of the night. They are the victors. Put it in stone, and I'm not sure what our final tally was for red and blue, but all I know is fucking A, folks. That was a hell of a night of hockey.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some good footage coming out of that one.
Indeed, man. I tell you what, it does my heart good, man. We say it a lot. The evolution of the game. We talk about it because it's a real thing. I mean, we see it here tonight. I think these people have really shown us what the North American game is all about. They're taking us to church tonight, so it's a wonderful thing, man. And thanks to everybody who participated. Who's in here, man? Who wants to say hello? You're on IBN2, the Independent Broadcast Network. The Deuce. Say hi to your moms for help. I mean, or anybody.
Hi, Mom.
There you
Yes, indeed. Hi, PK Paching's mom.
Yes, indeed. And to all the moms around the world, because without the moms, we couldn't have Friday Night Hockey. It's a logic only dictates that be true. Well, Killinger, that's an exceptional night of Friday Night Hockey, I must say, man, even by our high standards here.
That there were a couple of really exciting matches going on there, especially there at the end.
Yes, the passing, the shooting, the goaltending. I mean, it's just it's a lot of fun, and it really makes me look forward to what's coming up because, folks, I have to say it again. Season 2 of HQML is coming up very, very soon, and that very soon is next week. Next Friday night. Friday Night Hockey will start out with the open skate antics and shenanigans that you know and love that you've seen, such as what was happening here tonight, and followed by real HQML League action as Season 2 gets underway. And the Shithawks were the victors in Season 1. Who will try to wrest the crown from them in Season 2? We will fucking find out right here on the
Yes, we will.
Podcast Network. And we hope that you will be here to find out with us because the game is growing. If you're interested in it, it's an exciting time to be part of it, and we really encourage you to check it out. Go to hockeyquestionmark.com, and when you see the pancakes, you'll know you're there. And that's how I do, man.
Mm-hmm.
I went to IHOP the other day, dude, and they had red velvet pancakes.
Oof.
But they were out of them. I was like, oh, denied. Oh, so I got to go back. But like a red velvet cake, but like pancakes, man.
I'd have a heart attack for that, yeah.
I know, yes. I mean, if you got to go, right? Yeah, exactly. So, but yes, so look for the pancakes. As you can tell, pancakes are a very memorable thing, and that's probably the reason why they are there on the Hockey Question Mark site. But you can download the game for free, or go to the R Hockey Question Mark subreddit, where you'll find teams that would like to pick you up, baby, and or just people that like to play for fun, and the hub of activity in North America of what's happening with hockey is at our Hockey Question Mark, and we encourage you to check it out. And also, there's a copy of the latest version of Hockey Question Mark that has the cool spec cams that you've seen tonight in beautiful 1080p, courtesy of Dr. Killinger and his fabulous computer setup there, man. Thanks, as always, for the gorgeous images that you brought us here from Royale with Cheese Arena tonight, man.
Anytime. I hope to keep it up.
We use Twitter because esports works on Twitter and Skype for some fucking reason, but those I didn't make the rules. So if you would like to find us at Twitter, we encourage you to follow us at IBN Casting on Twitter, where we will tell you all the latest about it. When we go live with something, We will tell you all about it there. And I am Winners with the One. Your I was once described as sounding like a friendly cartoon bear, and I think that's the best description of my casting that anybody's ever given. So I will go with that. But you can find me on Twitter at Winners with the One. You have to write the whole thing, Winners with the One, and there's a one, and it's like a pimp playing slick back. You got to say the whole thing, and you can find me there. As well as Killinger, do you have a Twitter?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah. Well, whatever your religious beliefs, if you don't have a Twitter, whatever, we don't judge. But you can find all the latest of those two for sure. And also follow us here on click the little purple. It's still purple, isn't it? Oh, there's another nice girl about Allahu Bar. And follow us on Twitch TV, and whenever we go live with things here on the Deuce, it will give you some sort of announcement or not. You can tell it not to if you don't like that shit, but it's I find it handy to find out when interesting people are doing interesting things, and we thank you for finding this interesting. And also follow us on YouTube at IBN Casting.
IBN Casting, yes.
Our fresh fucking YouTube site. Sorry for the profanity. Really, I'm not sorry. It's a
I'll get used to it.
We have witnessed fucking epic history proportional shit tonight. I mean, new shit has come to light, man. But anyway, yes, check us out on YouTube. You can see highlights and footage from all.
I'm gonna try and maybe get some more stuff up tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Sweet, man. Yeah, I'm gonna fire up that Lightworks, see if it works on this laptop, and see if I can make a Batman on the laptop.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
But, we got any shout-outs from yourself or anybody in the TeamSpeak here before we go?
Excited about the league starting up soon? Season 2? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I like that everybody's so reticent and polite as compared to some of the other communities we do.
Hey, I've met some other esports folks that could learn something.
They sure could. But we are blessed to have the community we have, and we thank you for being part of the community family. Hope to see it grow, and we're going to keep it going here with Friday Night Hockey every Friday night as HQML continues. That was a nice shot there. As I'm still watching the game, I'm still watching the game, controlling it. So who remembers that song? Okay, enough references for tonight. That's me, Winners with the One. I am out of here, and I think the rest of us. Big V putting a authoritative exclamation point on E there with a nice skull to send us out there, Killinger. So from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, Dr. Killinger, Winners with the One, everybody that played, all our moms and grandmamas and all our fams that watched, Alex at Cryptic Sea, of course, Kate Upton, Nico K. Stoya, I love you, Stoya, Lil B the Bass God, thank you, Bass God, really looking forward to this new 5-disc 70-track LP. I think it will make history just like Friday Night Hockey did tonight. So thank you for watching, and do check us out on YouTube if you're watching this in the future. Hello from the past. But in the meantime, good evening from us all. Winners with the One, the Independent Broadcast Network. Good night, fam.